User feedback, or we can collect user feedback on the platform, is through the feedback activity on the eLearning platform. So the feedback activity is, for example, the life skills pre and post training survey that we saw at the beginning is a good example of what can be done through the feedback activity. So in the next few minutes, we are going to be learning how to do that. But I want to highlight that this kind of activity or this kind of edits can only be done by someone who is a manager or administrator on the course. So if I come back to the dashboard, I should be able to see the courses I'm enrolled in. So let's see. Okay, this is the data. So if I do more and do my courses, I should be able to see the courses I am enrolled in. So let's say I want to add a pre-test survey in this course. So I'll open view. And once the course is open, I need to click on turn editing on such that I can add activities to the course. And with turn editing turned on, I can come. So immediately after announcements, I want to add the pre-training activity. So I'll open it up and then look for feedback activity. So click on feedback. And then once it will open up a screen where I need to define the kind of survey that I'm creating. So I think if we go back here to the manual, I want to actually create one of the questions in this survey. Or let's use actually one of the questions in the part 3. So let's say call it pre-training. So at this point, all we need to do is to define the survey, feedback survey, and then say this survey is to be, so just add a description, completed by all the students taking this course. And then, so there are a couple of settings that I can change here. So you can make it available, so you can allow answers, so you can make it available for a specific period of time. That's something you might want to look into. Or you can allow for recording of names or keep it anonymous. You can allow multiple submissions. You can enable notifications such that you receive notifications each time a survey comes in. You can also allow for auto numbering. Then after submission, you can add a completion message. Thank you for completing the pre-training survey. So you can add completion message there, and you could also say show analysis at the end. So depending on exactly what you want. So once you've edited, again, there are some more settings here. I will allow you the freedom to check those out. So you'll click on save and display to be able to open up the survey itself. So now to add the questions, you would need to click on. So we've created the survey. It's pre-training feedback survey. This is in the description. You can say edit questions. So under edit questions, we come here and say, so you can create a template. You can create templates, you can create questions and save them as templates and then use them in future surveys. Or you can import questions from another survey within the platform or elsewhere. So feel free to explore those options. For now, we're going to do add questions, and then let's see, say multiple choice question, and it will open up already for us to be able to add. So I'll go back and copy the question. So copy that and then come back and paste it there. Label it as C5 and then allow single answer. You can allow multiple answer. Single answer drop down menu maybe. And then you type here the answers. You use one line for each answer. So I'll say yes, no, don't know, I refuse to answer. So those are the options. And then position number 1, yes, I want it to be position number 1, and click on save changes. So just like that, we have our first question added, and it has a drop down menu with the answer responses. To add another question, I come back here. I click on add question. I choose maybe a short answer question, and maybe say, please explain your answer. So, and then I can say this is required. So various options, you can determine the width, number of characters and all of that, and call it position number 2. And of course, if you're you can come here. If you need to make an edit to the question, just come here and say edit question, and you should be able to make edits. Say I want to make it required as well, and say, so you can either save changes to the question or save as a new question. So I'll say save changes to the question. With that, I think we have been able to see how to create the question. So we can now see that the feedback survey is in there, and to be able to view now the survey, I'm currently logged in as an administrator, but I think I'm going to switch role to a student, such that we can see how the survey appears for learners. So if I come on switch role and switch to student, oh, I think it's because I was still under edit. So yeah, so this is now how it appears. So let me go back to the, so if I am a student and I just come back to the course, for the student, this is how the course appears. They don't have the edit option. So if I click on pre-training feedback survey, I will only be able to answer the questions. So you can see with pre-training feedback survey, these are the questions. Say yes. I currently work as a mechanic. And then submit your answers. So we'll stop at this point, and then be able to come back to this.